My name is Ana Paula Rangel, and this is my family tree presentation. A little background on myself and my family. My parents were both born in Mexicali, and my grandparents are from Guadalajara and Aguascalientes, Mexico. I was born in Brawley and have lived in Mexicali up to when I was 5 and moved to Imperial. Growing up in a border town, I do identify with my Mexican side a little more. My main cultural influences do include family, food, and music. I was always taught to put my family first, as they're the most important support system. One of the things that I value the most is family, and they hold a huge influence on my life when it comes to my life decisions and little things like opinions and stuff like that. Growing up, my family found any excuse to get together and eat delicious food, just to party. From sopes to menudo, mole, pozole. I grew up eating mostly Mexican cuisine. My first taste of American food was actually school lunch when I first moved to the US, because my mom, all she cooks is Mexican food. Music is also a huge cultural influence for me. I enjoy all types of music, but, going back home, car rides, parties, it's all banda, it's all reggaeton, Spanish music. Because I grew up in a border town, I didn't get to see a massive difference between my culture and the people around me. We were all Mexican basically because the town I live in is predominantly Mexican. It wasn't until I moved to San Diego that I experienced other people and their cultures. And this is also where I learned the term Chicana, and I learned that I relate to that so much. And being a Chicana, being a first generation student, these are all identities that are part of my identity. As for my culture, it has definitely shaped who I am and the things that I value. Family is a big one. I feel like that's part of a Mexican culture, just because we value family so much. We value hard work so much and courage. For example, that has let me build up the courage to move so far away from home in order to study. Identifying as a Chicana has helped me understand myself and my struggles a little bit better. For example, my experiences as with imposter syndrome, attending UCSD as a first generation student, it has all made me understand myself so much better. As for who I am and the things that I like to do, a lot of it is tied to my family, just because I come from a big family. I have 3 siblings. I am the oldest. A lot of my time growing up was spent mostly with them. I had friends, but to be fair, honest, I spent the most time with my siblings. We like to go to the gym together, and we like to go hiking whenever we can. 2 of my biggest influences in life are actually my parents, just because they have sacrificed so much for me. They did move here at my age in order to start a new life. And I asked them, and the reason is that they wanted to give me and my siblings a better education and a better life quality. So I really appreciate that, and they're my biggest inspiration, just because if they had the courage to do that at such a young age, I can basically do anything, because nothing is scarier than moving to a new country and starting from scratch, in my opinion. The media that I chose for this is the song Hasta la Raíz by Natalia Lafourcade. This song is very special to me, just because I feel like it perfectly depicts what I feel, especially being so far away from home and my #1 support system. The song is basically about never forgetting who you are and your roots, and that it would always be a part of you no matter how far you go. I guess both. To finish off, I do believe it is important to learn about my culture, not only to better understand myself and my struggles, and not to feel crazy, but I think it also helps, it taught me that there's a community here that I can lean on, that I can relate to. It teaches me injustices in the system. That is why I think it's important. Thank you so much.